I could really kill for something sweet.
I could kill for something. What type of something sweet would you be interested today?
Right now?
Yeah.
Something cinnamony.
Oh my God.
Oh, and okay, what I'm thinking, a French toast of sorts.
We just ate lunch like seconds ago.
But French toast doesn't need to be the actual form of a French toast. It could be like a French toast
bite.
muffin or a bite. A bite could be really
stick.
nice. I would even take French toast so far to say snickerdoodle. And let's just call a spade a spade.
Now we're just talking again, cinnamon.
What about you?
I could do with like 3 tablespoons of Nutella straight from the jar right now. Like a little Nutella. I do think it should be criminalized. I do think they should lock that up. I don't think that it should be able to be purchased by minors.
No.
Or adults alike. Like I think at the very least, I think they should start putting the cigarette tobacco warnings they have in Europe of like people's throats on a Nutella jar. And I think we should see exposed organs at the lid of a Nutella jar, and it should explain how dangerous Nutella is for you.
I want you to show me what I would look like at the rate at which I scoop the Nutella. I guess it would just be a picture of myself right now.
Yeah, we were living, breathing examples.
I need you to show me what 3 scoops a day of actually a non-measured scoop.
Non-measured. That's the scary part. Heaping tablespoons.
Tablespoons. Because wait, is that when you use a tablespoon? This is gonna be really a stupid question.
You're the chef.
I know, but I'm always using like an actual tablespoon. Like the not an actual
measuring spoon.
A measuring spoon. Yeah. I'm not using an actual tablespoon.
I don't want to get
almost
into all
flat.
those politics.
It's flat, right? Like it's scoop. So the way I eat Nutella, I take a tablespoon. And there must be at least
research. We have to do some research. Maybe when we go home, we're going to fill up a tablespoon, the measuring spoon, with water, and then pour that into a tablespoon spoon and just see like if it's the exact ratio.
Or we could just like measure it out on a food scale.
Sure. I mean, if you want to get insane.
Joe's been measuring my
No,
Nutellas.
Let's not say that that's what happened, because it's not at all what happened, and you're entrapping me in this situation. We both weighed the Nutella at the same time. I think it was I didn't even know we had a food scale. You took out the food scale to weigh the Nutella to see how much Nutella.
Nothing worse than when you take it out the food scale.
To see how much Nutella has been eaten out of the jar. I have not touched the Nutella since that it was weighed the first time. I have not touched it. I wish, but I have not.
I mean, you are a chocolatey person, but I was seeing your aura today says berry.
Okay, like I like that because like I'm trying to like eat real food again, but like
it wasn't gonna be raw berry,
like a berry compote on top of stuff.
Babe, there was gonna be sugar in that.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I like right now I'm content. Dead ass content. Like I feel like we just ate lunch. I'm still drinking my yerba mate, and in front of us is sitting and this is not an ad, and I don't know if I even would want it to be one, if I'm being completely candid with you guys, but in front of us is sitting 2 poppy Shirley Temples, and we'll get to that later.
Yeah,
they're chilled because it's 52 degrees in this room right now. Fahrenheit.
I don't want you to think that I needed something sweet.
I know you didn't need it, and I don't want you to think that my saying I did not want something sweet is in any way, shape, or form meant to impact or make you feel any way, shape, or form about you wanting something sweet.
Because wanting something sweet is fine.
And if I'm being honest, if you gave me right now a strawberry shortcake cupcake from the bake shop, I would eat it. It would be gone before you even like left your hand. From your palm like a horse. Like it would be gone instantly. I just right now it's not at top of mind,
and for me it still is.
And I understand
that
is red bean, like a red bean ice cream.
Love.
I'm so sorry, because yesterday I got that ice cream from Winsun, and I knew that you were like fiending for the ice cream, and you were like really like I don't want to order ice cream, but I want ice cream. I can't stop thinking about ice cream.
I couldn't stop thinking. I went outside with our other roommate Garrett, and I went outside and unprovoked I said, you know what? I honestly don't even need the sundae. And he goes, What? What's sundae? Because I was just thinking in my head, like, I need to get a sundae.
So my point is, like, I thought you didn't like red bean ice cream. Like, you wouldn't like it. So I didn't even offer it to you because I was like, I actually had this thought before I was going to sleep. I was like, I have to let Andrew know the ice cream was red bean. And that's why I didn't offer it to him, because he was fiending for ice cream. And I had ice cream in front of his very face. So I'm so sorry. It's delicious.
Oh, that's really good. It's really good.
Oolong red bean.
Now, when you throw in the oolong,
swirl, but it's mainly red bean. But I'll tell you, some of the paste,
Big beans?
big chunks of red bean paste.
Paste or the kidney?
Red bean paste. What do you mean by that?
So I feel like I've had a red bean ice cream and there's been red beans in it.
Well, yes. But like it's a paste.
I was looking at a straight kidney bean. I think. A pinto?
I don't want to get into that.
I can't get into naming beans.
Yeah.
But thank you for clarifying. No, I wasn't expecting.
Was your heart hurting when I was eating ice cream in front of you? As
like
you were
while
saying
you were
you wanted ice cream?
Me being like, oh, I could really kill for something
But
ice
isn't
cream.
that like when you bring like the Oreos to school as a kid and like it's your Oreos, like your mom packed you your Oreos and then the kid in front of you is like, you had Oreo? I wish I had an Oreo. It's like, fuck.
Well, I usually was the kid that would say, your mom packed you the Fluffernutter with Nutella sandwich? And he's like, yeah, you want it?
You were doing that? I don't believe that.
Yeah, Timmy.
Timmy's a Hetner.
Yeah, I was gonna leave out his last name, but you know what? Fuck it. Timmy's a Hetner would end up giving me his sandwich, but I think I would trade. We would trade.
Yeah.
Because like obviously I wanted the Fluffernutter Nutella sandwich, but
like
it just kind of like I had like a honey baked ham. Yeah, definitely like a Munster.
Yeah.
But I wasn't gonna be like, Mom, can you get the fluff and then Nutella? It just like felt wrong. Because I also probably knew in my head what we just said, I wasn't going to be able to stop myself.
Yeah, that's the problem. But the problem with like fluff, but I feel like fluff is a low calorie food. Maybe I'm wrong assuming
because it's whipped.
It's so whipped. I remember like fluff being something that would be in my house when my mom was like going through a very specific diet fad.
Yeah.
Like whichever one it was always like fluff's home. Yeah, fluff again.
And you can just like mix it into anything.
Yeah,
just a little scoop of the fluff into
but
Cool
it's
Whip.
Too sticky. It's too sticky.
I mean, fuck it. Are people making fluff with what's the point of having s'mores then?
People do.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you should have just got the marshmallow.
But you really get that fluff. You really can spread the fluff on the graham cracker and then put the chocolate down and then let it bake.
I want to be spread like a graham cracker.
Well,
wait, should I get into food play?
I don't know if that would be good for you or the worst thing to ever happen to society if you got into food play. Like, I think it's like a 50-50 shot.
Right.
What would you like if you were to immediately jump into it? What would be the first food you played with?
I honestly like from this conversation, I think it's either Nutella or fluff.
Nutella is tricky though. It looks like shit when it's on human skin.
So you would think like you wouldn't be able to decipher what's going on?
It's a visual, unless you're into that, it's pretty visually unappealing.
I don't think I'm gonna be doing food play for the arousal it's gonna get me. I think I'm gonna do food play so I could be licking Nutella.
Okay,
I think I'm just gonna use it as a canvas.
What are you talking about?
Like spreading Nutella like on cheeks and going to town.
Don't you at home right now at your office, aren't you also thinking right now that would look like an ass covered in shit?
All right, I'll switch to something else.
No, it's okay if you're into that. It's okay if you're into scat play. I'm just saying, I just think it's something to consider.
You want me to say it? You want me to come clean? Is that what you're trying to get that out of me? Like, okay, like whatever. One tastes like hazelnuts, and the other one doesn't. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, they both look.
Fuck it. I won't get into food play.
No, it's okay. I don't want to know. Like, so you'd rather like. So if would you ever?
Would I ever what?
Would you ever like you would like suck it off a dick?
Nutella?
Yeah.
I'm already doing that without the Nutella, so yeah, adding Nutella sounds like a bonus.
Okay, it wasn't a judgmental question in the slightest. I just found it crazy to be asking in the first 6 minutes of this podcast.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't think it was going to be sexual this episode.
Well, yeah, no, the plan was not, but here we are.
Here we
happens time and time again. Fluff on a dick feels like that's massive cause for concern.
It's because I honestly would feel a lot worse for the person.
Yeah, it's tugged. You're tugging.
It's just like, you know what, get a pretzel rod and call it a day. But like at the same exact time, like I think that if it was immediately because you're gonna have to shower right after it, a marmalade could be nice, but then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need some sort of cheese.
What?
Maybe. But then I'm just putting that
just
person
make a charcuterie board.
I was just gonna say like a charcuterie board, a charbouterie board.
That's a BuzzFeed style content idea from 2014 that would do really well.
What if we were doing charcuterie boards?
And you're making a charcuterie board on someone's ass?
I just think that there's a few cured meats, different marmalades, and I would say probably just a sharp cheddar or a pecorino or a Parmigiano Reggiano. And I know where I would lay everything.
Yeah, can you explain that? And then can we get into the intro?
So I mean, like, so I'm assuming it's gonna be like they're just laying with their legs straight.
Yeah.
Because if their legs were wider, there would be more surface area. But at the same exact time, like, babe, it's tough for that right now. Like, let me eat first. So close your legs.
This is still sexual to you?
No.
Okay.
It's just like, they're gonna have to be naked.
Yeah. Why?
They don't have to be, I guess.
No. I want to completely immerse myself in your vision right now.
Right. So I think that they're in whatever, you know what? Undress to how you're comfortable.
Undress to your comfort level.
This is kind of like a massage. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to like right in the actual middle, like where the cheeks meet. That's where all of the cheese is going to go. Right? Because I think the cheese is going to be like broken up a bit. That's a perfect, like, it's just going to be held there because otherwise it's going to fall over the place. Otherwise, you have the meats that will just like stick, and then you have the marmalades, which will also stick. I think
this
cracker
is a visual nightmare. It's gonna look like raw muscle tissue.
People serve sushi on people.
Yeah, which I think is also a little bit strange. But I'm saying raw, like it's gonna look like a skinned ass if you're putting like gabagool and more and
not
shit.
Raw, cured.
It'll look like raw skin is what I'm saying. Like it'll look like someone filleted a person and put them on the table. Would it not?
Not if you're using a sopressata, a supersad.
Yes, I still think it may.
It's dark enough. I don't know, because if I was to cut in, now let's skip, because I am going to be the next, I don't know, who's that man who's eating people? Good children.
I'm Joe Hegyes.
And I'm Andrew Muscarella.
And this is Good Children.
We spent the past 25 years growing together.
Now it's time for us to grow up.
Well, speaking of growing up, we're not talking about anything else sexual for the whole episode.
Maybe.
That wasn't even sexual. That was just like an idea. I was trying to be in my ideas game.
I still can't really think about it, because like, would that be, I'm sorry that actually we're continuing this conversation. Would you be doing this to a partner or sexual partner, or is this just for fun at a restaurant?
I think it would be insane if it was at a restaurant, but like if it was at a restaurant that was like new age.
So otherwise, they're like, it's Valentine's Day or something. Like you bring your man home.
If it was,
you say, I'm gonna, can you lay still? Like look on your phone for a second and hang your head off the side of the bed. I'm gonna just start putting Parmigiano Reggiano in your ass.
Would it be better if I was that?
You can, like you said, bon appetit, baby.
Yeah, I think that could
spread like a buffet.
I think that could be.
I can't imagine the sensory experience of eating what would then be a warm cured meat off of your ass. And
you know what? For everybody out there, when I meet my person, just know he's eating Parmigiano Reggiano off this ass. That's just the truth. And it doesn't have to be for everybody. It doesn't. But I want my man to come back for Valentine's Day, see me laid out with a fig jam, and be like, yeah, babe, let's go to town.
A fig jam right on the hole. That's the reveal. You spread cheek and there's just some fig jam.
We're a honeycomb. We're disgusting and depraved. Well,
this week we are going to talk about video games. We're going to talk about video games this week, you guys.
Joe's in his gamer era.
I'm starting my gamer era. I can't necessarily say I'm in it just yet,
right?
Because I got a PS5 last night. Which is really exciting. I don't know. I've been wanting to play a game for a while. I've been wanting to do some character design. That's I loved Create a Sim.
Yep.
I was gonna get a gaming PC because I love mods, but then I also was like, you know what? Like, let's just make this easy. Who do I think I am? Let me get a PS5, and I think you can still use mods on a PS5. So I'll figure that out. Don't worry about it.
I say I'm sure, like I know anything that just came out of your mouth.
And so yeah, as a result, like I can't wait to get home today and play a video game. That's crazy. I haven't felt that feeling since I was like 12. So it's going to be a bit of a nostalgic episode. Andrew played 1 to 2 video games in his life, so we'll have to talk about other stuff as well. But for me right now, I'm just getting back into the gaming era.
Do you think life is a video game?
A lot of people say so. Grimes says so.
Who's programming us?
That's the whole thing. If you look at life as a video game, I'm glad we started here. As a video game, you only have one of, sometimes, you know, you meet some person, you have an A or B option.
Right.
You can say A and like take the risk, or B and keep moving forward.
Right.
Sometimes you got to think about it as a video game and say, I'm going to choose A. I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to say the daring thing. I'm going to do the daring thing.
Right.
That's about as far as I know about that.
Okay. I can see it as a video game. I just don't know who would be programming me. And if they, whoever it is,
you're like one of the stars of the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're one of the favorite people.
Yeah, they're like
putting you in the pool and then removing the ladder and saying, figure it out.
And then, they're like, oh, fuck, let's throw them some retinal holes.
Yeah. It's like new challenge unlocked for you.
They're like,
you are climbing that mountain. You're climbing the mountain.
They're like, you know what could be good here? Adhesion. Yeah, no, I can see it. I've never really got into video games. I just never had the time, really, until now. And
the concept of you never having the time as a child, and it's true, is so crazy.
I was just go, and I just couldn't find. And honestly, video games just felt so inherently straight for me that I was just not willing to really partake in them, unless again it was Super Smash Brothers. And then I was like, why am I killing all of these people? But I'm Peach, so like that's hot.
Right. Was it hot to be Peach?
At the time, I was like, I can, like, regardless of you choosing Donkey Kong, like, you thought by choosing Donkey Kong, like, you're gonna beat Miss Peach, but Peach was able to get the job done the way that I needed it to. Kirby, on the other hand, I did like Kirby just because I liked to pop around a little bit.
Yeah, and
Jigglypuff and suck. Do you think? Oh no, I wouldn't attribute myself to a Kirby or a Jigglypuff.
What does that mean?
I would be a Jigglypuff.
I don't know much about Jigglypuff, if I'm being honest.
Jigglypuff is, I kind of just felt like the cuter Kirby, even though Kirby was cute.
I don't know anything about Jigglypuff. Sorry to say. I know what she looks like, but I don't know anything beyond that. She's a Pokemon.
She's a poke.
Yes, she is.
She's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
This is where, again, this is not my field of expertise.
Nor mine.
But the idea of Joe getting a PS5 was huge
like
news to everybody.
It's very like,
it's,
you know what I mean?
It is very Gooner
something
vibes.
about like holding a remote control and like someone should be right now. Do you know what I mean? But like that's like porn brain. That's like brain rot to the highest degree.
Right.
Meanwhile, I'm playing like I'm a medieval bard, like traveling around trying to build a house. This is
fun.
I can't. It's not fun. It's not fun.
Why is it not fun?
I got this game called Medieval Dynasty.
Right.
And I read all the reviews and people are like, it is such a challenging, tedious game where like nothing happens.
Right.
Like you basically just truly do live day-to-day life as a medieval like peasant, and you have to like
get your food.
Yes, get your food, like build a home, like hunt, like sell things.
Like read maybe a little bit.
I don't think they couldn't read. They couldn't read.
What do they do with their day?
Work.
Doing what?
Work on the farms. Most peasantry were farmers.
And grain.
That's farming. That's farming, yeah.
Rice.
That's also farming.
Coffees and such.
That's where like I don't really know. Like I'm specifically talking about like European medieval, and I'm sure in other parts of the world, yeah, for sure, like rice and coffee. But in like medieval Europe, it was like grains, and that's basically like that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner for them. It was like oats. But it's a really challenging game. I keep getting killed by this big bison.
Bison were just killing people?
It's something like a bison. It's another word. It's like a buffalo style animal, and it just keeps trying to kill me. And I'm just trying to build a house. So it's been really challenging.
Was this happening in the medieval times? People were getting killed nonstop by big bisons?
By everything. Everything was trying to kill you. Same as now, but like then like we've gated off a lot of that. But yeah, of course.
If I lived in medieval Europe, what do you think? 17?
That's your life expectancy? I just like the problem for you is like we'd have to take into consideration the medical intervention you've already faced in your life, which glasses is a big one. And you are like really are like you have bad vision.
You're horrible, some of the worst.
So But I'm pretty sure at this point I have worse vision than you. But like you grew up that way. Like I feel like you'd be walking off cliffs.
If you had worse vision than me, not to make it a competition, if you had worse vision than me,
and I've been like biking around,
and you've been biking around, going
Like
on
Marsha
your
Brady.
day-to-day without wearing glasses or contacts, you need help beyond the optometrist. Okay, it is that would just be shocking.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
I'm gonna come with you to the appointment.
Okay,
Because
I can zoom you in if you'd like.
I'm gonna have to talk to the optometrist because that would just be sick.
If you were a
Anyways,
medieval peasant, I think you would obviously like. Listen, you are someone who probably would thrive in medieval peasantry because I think you would just get the job done.
yeah,
You would get the job done. Like
I'd want to be some form of entertainment.
that's the problem. That's really not likely. You can entertain like your fellow peasants in like your town.
That could work.
I mean, like my book is basically all about someone who wants to be a star, who's a peasant.
Right.
But I think that you would be a really maybe you could be a bard. You would sing a little bit.
I could
You
sing.
would sing a little story. Problem is, bards need some pretty good memory, and I don't necessarily know that you have that because
At that time, what else did I have to live for, really?
But
besides
you
my
think
memory?
you think that you're just like preoccupied? That's why you forgot about like the movie you saw and like the conversation we had like 6 minutes before I repeated it, and you didn't know what I was talking about earlier.
Were they smoking joints in the medieval Europe?
I don't think so.
I think my memory would be just
you think
fine.
it's just weed that's doing that to you?
What do you think? It's
Like
you
a
think it's
memory
coming
issue.
for me soon?
Like a memory issue.
That's
You're Miranda
horrible.
Priestley.
Miranda Priestley.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know her. I've never seen her. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, memory just doesn't work for me really like it used to. It wasn't as quick.
Did you know back in the day when the invention of writing kind of like blew up? I
Right.
think it was Plato or someone like that who was
Mm.
like, where we shouldn't be doing this shit. Like, we're gonna ruin our memories. Like, it's actually like the fact that people are gonna start writing words. Like, this is horrible for the future. And so it's interesting. There's always something like that. There's always something like that like a new technology that people get worried about. Right now, it's AI,
I'm sorry.
and we don't know.
I hate to fight Plato on that.
Well, yeah, that's the point. Plato was stupid for saying that.
Plato, are you dumb as shit to think that where our memory's gonna go? Oh, you're writing down words now that I'm gonna be able to look back on and
saying like the act of memorizing was such a thing at that point. Like like a bard or a philosopher, like their whole thing was knowing these things. If you could just write it down, there goes his job. Little did he know we're still talking about Plato this many years later. That's why we don't really know. No one knows what the future holds.
who are we going to be talking about like it was Plato?
We are talking about Plato. That's us. We're doing that. Like, you mean like in terms of right now, who will be our generation's Plato? There's a few thoughts come to mind. You know, I don't necessarily think it means it's the most prolific thinker of all time. I think
Right.
it's probably who will be most pervasive.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people who are very pervasive.
There are a lot of people who are very pervasive.
So that's that.
I just think back to the video games to take it
Yeah,
back
thank
there.
you so much.
I just think about all the times where we basically were in a relationship. I mean, a friendship was a relationship, but it's like the fact that I would go over your house and just sit there and watch you bro the fuck out playing Call of Duty or
and
Halo.
Furthermore, what's even crazier is you would sit there and I would be talking to friends from our school that you knew. And so what was the point of you being there?
You had your headset on.
I'm sure I didn't have I'm sure you could hear them speak too.
I don't know what it was. It was the act of watching that was really stimulating for me.
I mean, people watch Twitch streamers.
Exactly. I
were
should be watching Twitch streamers. Oh, I'm gonna love to watch Madison Beer.
Is she streaming on Twitch?
Oh, Joe, she is streaming on Twitch.
Why are my hands waterlogged?
That's because you need more water.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, you're dehydrated. Can you do something for me? Turn your hand over for a second.
Are you gonna pinch?
Joe, there's no skin on your hands. Go to do that to me. Look how much you can pull from. Wait, why can't you pull anything off your hand?
Oh, that's good news for you in terms of aging.
What is okay? So okay, tread lightly.
No, it's good news
For me,
yes. So because I have very thin skin, like it's just gonna sag and cling. Like you have very like supple skin, like it'll continue to stay that way.
everyone hear that I have supple skin.
Yeah, so you would just come over. I mean, like my top video games at that time were Halo.
Yeah.
Halo 1, 2, and 3. I ate them all up. I
Mhm.
loved those games. And I tried to watch that TV show because they got Master Chief naked in it, which I mean, I was waiting my whole life for that to happen.
Right.
And even so, I couldn't get behind it because I didn't like the idea of him being a real person.
Did you skip forward and just like want to see Master
Yeah,
Chief?
of course. Of course. How could you not? It was a show that I think I would have loved if it was like 15, 20 years earlier for me. It was just a little too late for the Halo lore.
Now I have a question.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be deep. It could be, you can skip over it if you would like.
Uh-huh.
What is it about those games? That was something I could never really get behind.
Like a first-person shooter?
It was like,
or like an
yeah,
alien game?
like the first person shooter.
Well, I couldn't necessarily get behind them either. I used to love them. They were very addictive. And I can tell you the day I stopped playing Call of Duty, I'll never forget, was when you and I saw Cloverfield. So I was deeply impacted by violence and death in the movie Cloverfield.
Right.
I remember being genuinely capital T traumatized from specifically when that one girl gets pulled behind the curtain and they like shoot her because she was infected or pregnant with the monster. And I remember going home that night and going to play Call of Duty, and I was like probably 13 or 12, and I was like,
why am I doing
we
this?
gotta put this down. I actually don't want to watch I don't want to commit violence.
Right. Bring out the Viva Pinata.
But I want to play Fortnite because Chapel Roan, they finally got me. She looks so cool.
She's in it?
She's a skin now.
I don't know anything about Fortnite. That is one
Same.
thing that I, aside from Taylor Swift, Post Malone, I don't know anything about Fortnite.
It's a big thing, apparently. It's apparently a huge thing.
So now Fortnite.
Yeah, I could answer these. I could answer these questions potentially. TBT.
What's the one that I'm thinking Roblox? Different. In the same vein?
Not at all.
Couldn't even be farther.
Like Roblox is closer to Club Penguin, but like you can design your own game in Roblox. Like that's why there's like the fashion one, Dress to Impress.
Right.
There's like other like you can like build worlds in Roblox. Fortnite is a shooter game. You're competing with each other, trying to killing each other. Maybe not just shooting, but like
I can kill people as Chapel Roan.
You can, yeah, it's kind of crazy. You can commit violence against Chapel Roan and Kim and Sabrina Carpenter and Ariana and whoever else has done it. But I don't think it's that like, and correct me if I'm actually, I'll just Google it. By the time this episode comes out, I will have probably been playing Fortnite for 2 weeks. I don't think it's too graphically brutal in the way that like a Halo or COD was. I think it's a little bit more like,
oh, you know what?
Fun.
This might have been what I was watching on one of my dates recently.
What?
Yeah, I went on a date, I would say in the past couple of months, which wasn't really a date when you think back to it. It was just a meetup, but went to, I would say, the middle of Midtown. And we hung out, and yeah, so he played video games and I watched. And
did he ask if you wanted to play?
Yeah.
And you said I'd rather watch?
I'd rather watch. And then he said,
Did
try.
you guys smoke weed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, you try. And then I tried. And then it was like so embarrassing.
This was a first date?
Yeah. It was so, well, I mean, I think date was,
it was
loose
a hookup
and something. It was, yeah, I guess it was, but we matched on Hinge, you know? So thinking that it's the app meant to be deleted, but that was, yeah, but I watched him play video games and then.
And you don't know if it was Fortnite or not?
No, it was Fortnite.
Battle Royale.
Yeah, there was like definitely shooting and such. No, it wasn't Fortnite. I'm lying to you. Which the one with the multiple worlds? It's like he was choosing between different maps.
That seems like probably every video game ever.
Oh, but it was like definitely a big one. It was definitely a huge one.
I'm gonna say it was Fortnite.
I think it was probably Fortnite, but I was running in the wrong direction.
All right.
And he was like, "Maybe you have to turn around," but I was running away. And
this seems like your worst nightmare. Even sober and with me, I feel like you would be like, "I need to get the fuck out of this room." Like
it was my
high on like a pseudo first date.
It was my worst nightmare. It was literally my worst nightmare, but you know, it was just even sadder. It's like in my mind, I was like,
"This is my
I could do this." I was settling before
You really-
even the second
I
date.
could get used to this.
I was like, oh, if this was what it is, like he just wants to play video games and I'm just like kind of chilling for a sec.
That does sound sweet. But I mean, it's a first date. It's
And like he didn't want to look at me, I guess.
yeah.
He was just like so zoomed in.
That's crazy. And it's no shade. Like that's I think that like me and Ross yesterday like parallel played. Like he
Right.
painted, I played a video game. And I was like,
Right.
that's the first time we've ever done something like that. And we've been dating for almost 4 years.
Right.
For your first date to
Yeah.
be parallel play
Yeah.
is crazy.
He was parallel playing and I was parallel laying.
You were just sitting there.
I was just it was like this.
Were you like, oh, good job?
So you're playing a video game?
What?
Yeah.
Andrew, like you need to cut
I
this
shit
shit
out.
out before it gets any darker.
I
Like,
know.
that is, and I
No, like you can
no,
say
it's
it.
like no disrespect to you. I don't think it. Well, I guess at this point it has to be a you
can
issue.
completely disrespect me.
No, I don't want to. I really don't want to. I just like feel like it's like you are going through the 7 circles of hell
Right.
once a week.
Right.
Monday is day 1 of the first circle. By
Yeah.
Sunday, you hit the 7th circle and you reset. It's like
Again,
Sisyphus.
it's like for me, it's like it is just narrowing down my options. But to the point of what you were saying, there was always this idea that like I wanted to do what you know what I mean? Like he's playing a video game and I'm like, I'm going to town. Like
Yeah, you
there
should
was
have
that
done
fan
that.
and then
Oh, you
I
did?
eventually did,
Okay.
right? And it took us to other places.
and he was
but
still playing Fortnite.
for a sec. And then he stopped because like, you know what I mean? When you bring in a magician, like you're gonna have to watch the tricks. So I yeah, but never saw him again, never will see him again.
All right.
But that was fine.
Yeah.
Something about leaving Midtown though. That just didn't feel right.
Like a lady of the night.
It was like, but it was like 3 p.m.
You really carry.
And I
It's so
really-
carry.
It was so carry. But yeah, no, it just kind of brought me back in that moment thinking about just watching a man play video games.
I'm ready to have my Shirley Temple.
I'm ready to have my Shirley. It's just because
I might give my roommate early this week because I just feel like it needs context. My roommate this week is 100% OLIPOP Shirley Temple. Like I think it was the best tasting thing I've ever had. Don't even give me a reaction yet. You hated it though. You really didn't like that. You hated the poppy. I'm gonna try the poppy one now. It's not as good as the OLIPOP one. And I've always said OLIPOP is better than Poppy. I know that's up for debate and like opinions are subjective. I think don't walk to your nearest OLIPOP supplier and pick up the Shirley Temple. It is really delicious. It tastes just like a Shirley Temple. This isn't bad. You don't like it at all?
I'm not a huge, and this is going to be shocking to a lot of people, I'm not a huge black cherry fan. And that tastes like a black cherry soda to me. And I don't like that. I never like black cherry seltzer.
This does taste like a cherry soda though. It
It's
doesn't taste
just
like a
cherry.
Shirley Temple.
I know that like we've argued about this and people think I'm probably disgusting for saying it, but I really am culture pop loyal.
That's what it was. Your culture pop. I'm OLIPOP. And that's okay.
It's fine. Culture.
So neither. I thought you were. See, I've been mistaking you as the poppy head.
No, that I am not the poppy head. I'm willing to drink poppy, and I do think that they are.
This is not bad.
I like their lemon lime. The more that I drink this, it's fine. But there's nothing better than the strawberry rhubarb culture.
I have to
pop.
try it.
It is just fizzy, and they say we're fizzy and gutsy. I like that.
Ooh, fizzy and gutsy. That's
It's kind of like I was on their team. I helped make that
Yeah.
make that little thing, and it's 25 calories, 5 calories less. Sorry.
I'm not counting calories.
Well, if it was a tough day because of the amount of scoops of Nutella you had that day, sometimes you are.
here's the thing. I like OLIPOP. I like poppy, and I don't think I hate culture pop. What I did say about culture pop, I think, was that the branding is low class.
I think that's
did
what you said.
Which I take back because I don't think that's a nice thing to say about anything, including a modern soda brand. But I just do think in terms of branding, here's the thing that is classy. Poppy has the classiest branding.
I agree.
I think OLIPOP has the best tasting formula. And Culture Pop, I can't speak to the formula yet, but I will let you know. I think it has the worst branding. I don't like seeing all that stuff on the can.
I think that they're struggling the most to get the reputation
Because
that
their
they
brand,
want.
their can is tacky.
But they're saying, okay, baby, you want lemon lime? How about watermelon lime? They're saying,
Olipop has watermelon lime. Olipop has watermelon lime.
They're saying, you want Shirley Temple, babe? How about strawberry rhubarb?
That's where you shut me right up.
Because strawberry rhubarb, when you're bringing down rhubarb,
That's different. That's
different. That's different.
Olipop's Shirley Temple just came out.
Oh, this is new?
This is Poppies.
Oh, this is
I don't
Poppy.
know if Poppies is new, but Olipop's came out in the past like month because Ross worked on the shoot for it.
Right.
And that's the only reason why I was engaged with the release.
Right.
But I've always liked Olipop. Did they send us stuff once?
No.
Olipop save me. They have. They've sent me.
Olipop and or Poppy has never reached out.
Poppy,
their
whatever
list has to be extensive.
28-year-old girl who works for the Poppy social media marketing department fucking hates us.
Oh my
Because
God.
there's no other possible explanation
They
as to
are-
why we haven't been sent one can of Poppy.
Because they take one look at us and they say, oh, they're going for the Coke, babe. They're going for the Coke. And
Oh
you know
my
what? I
God.
am going for the Coke. I'm going for the Diet Cokes, but I do love a prebiotic soda. I do.
Yeah, why not? Why the hell
because
not?
it's just when you know it's going to do something good for you.
And it doesn't really. Poppy specifically doesn't really do anything good for you.
Really?
Yeah, this was a whole thing. Like, you would need to drink the amount of poppies you would need to drink. Sorry, I'm suffering severe allergic reaction to the poppy. The amount of poppies you would need to drink in order for like the fiber to benefit you, like the amount of sugar and calories in it, like it just like far cancels out like any health benefit. But if you just treat it as like it's another soda brand that's a little less bad for you, but it's not necessarily
Stick with
good
Crystal
for you.
Light.
Sure.
Put a little Crystal Light in a seltzer.
That's insane of you.
What?
Have you done that?
Yes.
What?
You've never done the Crystal Light lemonade and put it with some seltzer.
No.
Oh,
That
you're
sounds
sick.
like an acid reflux special.
I mean, yeah, because it's lemonade, but at the same exact and there's bubbles, but at the same exact time, if you're looking for something pretty fizzy and low cal and tasty as shit, I would do that. Their pink lemonade is also a good option. I've never really
You've
tried
been
it with their
doing
peach
this?
iced tea. I'm not doing it on the daily, but I've done it. It's like when I dipped bread in soda, I've done it. I don't do it often, but I've done it.
I've dipped a hard pretzel rod in a Diet Coke
Yeah.
more times than I could admit. And the iced tea.
Oh my god.
Oh, sometimes you dip a Schneider's pretzel rod in a cup of Crystal Light. Nothing better.
Nothing better.
Nothing better.
Because it's that sweet, salty combination with the
Yes.
crunch that people aren't willing to take risks
Now,
risks
it's
like that.
Dots Pretzels, who we both, well, let's all say best pretzels.
Best
hands
pretzels.
down.
Everyone say it together. Best pretzels, hands down.
Is Dot, has she ever experimented with something sweet?
Joe,
Cinnamon
Dot
sugar?
is cinnamon sugar.
But what about something tart? Now, what if Dot was dipping
Oh, like
her
a Meyer
pretzels-
lemon?
Yeah, a little lemon. Ooh,
I think if Dot was to come out of the mix and say, today we're launching our lemony twist pretzels,
oh my god,
I
wait.
would say what goes good with lemon. Like she could even do ginger, but I don't need this spice like that.
no,
Lemony.
like a blueberry lemon. Is that
I would
crazy?
even a blueberry lemon. Now we're taking it to
To a place of muffins.
We're taking it to a place of muffin because you can never get the blueberry taste. Like it's gonna be
Yeah.
artificial.
I mean, I'm fine with like just a salted lemon. I'm fine with that.
A salted lemon.
Put some salt in your lemonade
What if it was
or honey in your
Holy
lemonade.
fucking shit? What if it was a Parmesan lemon cracked black pepper?
Okay, see, but you took it all the way back around to savory, and that's okay. I'm fine with
because
that.
you want to just straight
I
tart.
want
tart.
something that tastes like
key
dip-
lime.
Yes, and
Key
there we
lime.
have it, key lime. But I do think Parmesan lemon is also something they should investigate immediately and get to work on.
Right.
But I think both of those are great options.
Do you think that Dot herself she got to a point where she was so upset with what she was seeing with Snyder's
Yes.
that she was like, I actually have to infiltrate this market. It's everything is compelling
And
me
we
to
both
make
know what
these.
she looks like.
Yes.
She's a lovely woman with gray hair. I would almost seeing her with a pixie cut.
Yeah.
Thick glasses, but she is like Patagonia down. She's hiking.
Sometimes I think about those things, about like people like Dot.
Like my dad.
Like your dad.
Not my dad. No, Dot.
Oh, but no, exactly. My
chips,
dad.
My dad's chips.
But I don't think about them post-production. I'm not thinking about where they're at now. I'm thinking about the idea of walking into Dot's kitchen. It's a Sunday morning.
When she first started this all?
Before she even decided to make a business.
I'm looking her up right now.
And she was making fresh pretzels for her kids.
Isn't that the case?
And family.
That's my dad's chips.
That's my dad's
right?
chips. And if anyone is wondering, my dad's chips.
They're so good.
They're genuinely so good. You just look up mydad'schips.com. I can't recommend them enough. Because they're thin, but not too thin.
So this is what's sad to me, and it's not a problem, and I'm happy she got her money, but Dots was acquired by Hershey in 2021, which is probably when we honestly found out about them. I get that. But when these, and you're going to be gagged by what Dot Henke looks like.
I have chills.
We need her on the podcast. Honestly, like, I'm so sorry. Like, would that not be the only acceptable guest for this podcast if we said this week we're bringing on Dot from Dots Pretzels?
Her name is Dot.
Her name's Dorothy Dot, yeah. If we brought on Dot from Dots Pretzels.
I'm sorry, we have to. Oh, I know a Dot.
I think that Dot Henke should come on the podcast.
Okay, this is our, it's Henke.
Henke.
This is our petition for Dot Henke to come on the podcast because we need to talk about from concept.
The acquisition.
No, how much did she make?
Oh my, she's not going to give us the time of day.
How much did she make?
If this number is correct from this Instagram Google image poll result, $1.2 billion.
Billion?
From Hershey to acquire Dots Pretzels.
Oh, you guys get in the fucking kitchen and start getting to work because you can sell something for $1.2 billion when it's as good as those Dots Pretzels.
Oh no, I feel like she's on the back of the bag. Now I'm remembering that we see her every
She is
time.
on the back of the bag.
This must be her mother.
Oh, now we're going into the lineage of Dot.
It's becoming, that's what I was picturing Dot as.
Yeah, me as well. But that's probably who she got the recipe from.
Yeah. Now in my head, all I could hear is Dorothea Marjorie from Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Because what died didn't stay dead.
Because she's alive in our heads. A question.
Yeah.
Are people people are making homemade pretzels out there, you think?
I've made. Not hard.
Panam's #1 cooking show, Baking with Pita.
Add a half a cup of water to a measuring cup and make sure it's the right temperature. Let the yeast work its magic for 5 to 10 minutes. Knead that dough like you're kneading dough. Simply take a tablespoon of baking soda and add it to 2 to 3 inches of hot water. Now add your salt and put them in the oven for 15 minutes. There they are. See, if they would have used the egg wash, they would have been brown, but I didn't. They're delicious. Eat up.
My heart is jumping.
Not small, hard
No,
twists.
that's what I'm saying. I haven't figured. You have to bake, right? You have to bake those.
You're gonna have to bake those.
I'll be baking some pretzels next week. I'll bring them onto the podcast and I'll try them.
Okay, and we're gonna make them lemon parmesan.
Lemon parmesan in the air
pepper.
fryer.
In the air fryer.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a really good takeaway for a
Yeah.
second.
Did you ever try Mountain Dew Code Red?
Here we go. No.
That was something that I think was coming out in conjunction with Halo or something. There was like a Halo or like an Xbox flavored Mountain Dew. I'm sure you had it at my house.
I'm Joe. Anytime something was cutting edge or coming out, your
It was
mom
in my
had it
it was
in
in
your
my
pantry.
pantry.
So I was always experiencing right at the beginning. I never had any collabs when it came to games or video games. And if I'm being quite honest, and I really want to take this back for all of the years that I've thought this and never publicly said it, I always judged a video game player.
I get it.
I always thought to myself, what has gotten you to this point that you need to sit in front of a screen for so long and twiddle your thumbs?
But
what has
Andrew,
gotten you to that
what
point?
do we do?
No, and now that I'm on the other side and I sit at a screen for so long and just twiddle these thumbs, I might as well be playing a video game.
No, like part of it was the reason I really like impulse bought this was because Ross was supposed to come over on Friday night. it was freezing. I didn't want to leave him
Right.
anyway. And then he was like, I don't really feel that well. Like he got back from Australia. Like I was like, okay, sleep. Like I'll just sit at like I'm happy to be alone in my room. And then the next day he was like supposed to come over and he was like, I still don't feel good. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Like out of nowhere, I was like, I cannot drink a can, get high, watch another movie and like jerk off and go to like I cannot do it again. I need to get a PS5.
Right.
Like I was like, that was my brain jumped straight to like I need something to engage my brain and keep me entertained that's not like passively watching something on a screen.
And you know what, Joe? Someone could respond to that and say, read a book. And you read
I read
plenty.
books. But I need
read
something
plenty.
else entertaining. And so I went to the PS5 and then I got one the next day. And I have to say, I think I remembered actually yesterday as I was playing, my first therapist that I had, that man. Remember him, the old man?
That man wasn't good for you.
He was not good for you, but he did say something. He said to me once, you know, one of my clients, to a way to like get away from the phone is to play video games. And I was like, this fucking idiot thinks I'm going to play a video game. Like I'm 25. I'm not playing a video game. And now I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to put the phone down, put the laptop down, and stroll through medieval England.
But that's how I like. But again, I know there's more than just straight men out there that are playing video games. We clearly talk to our Patreon, and
They're all
every
gamers.
single
They're all
person is a
gamers.
gamer.
Yeah.
But it just that is a little slice of heaven to know at the end of the day, especially for these. I could only assume tech or finance bros, they clock out. Even if it's 7:30, 8 o'clock at night,
They're going to play some Fortnite.
they go home and they're about to play the best game of Fortnite they've ever had.
They're about to win, beat their records.
They're about to beat
their
their
PRs.
record. The idea of allowing yourself to beat your PR daily, that dopamine hit,
No,
that
it's kind of
thrill.
nice. But again, I don't think that all games are like, I think a lot of games in recent times are meant to calm you down versus like rile you up. Like this game I'm playing again is literally just walking around.
Right.
I want more of that.
Right.
I'm into that. And like, yes, I would like, the problem with like Halo for me is I don't think I could play a game like Halo again without time travel. Like I need to be 12. I need to know every single corner of every single map and how to use every single weapon. And I need to be playing with like 6 other boys from my grade.
Right.
It's not the same now. It's not the same now.
Would you ever join a gay gamer alliance?
Let's start with me trying to be a gay gamer. Let's start there. And what is a GGA? Though I'm not really familiar with any of them.
I think gay gamer alliances, if I can honestly presume, it's a good gaggle of gays where you guys can meet up on Friday nights if you wanted to like get drinks if you wanted, but throughout the week it's like, okay, when I'm clocking into my shift, I'm putting on my headset and I'm talking to Kyle.
Fun. I clock in and I talk to Kyle.
Who lives on Bushwick Ave.
Who lives on Bushwick Avenue. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of nice.
That would be really, really
That would
nice.
be really, really nice.
And then be like, oh my God. And then when you see Kyle out, you're like, wait, hey,
Kyle.
You're like, wait, Real Kid 97, is that you?
You know what my username is on PlayStation?
What is it?
Do you remember what it was on Xbox?
No.
It's Nasty Boy 626.
I do remember it was Nasty Boy
Yeah.
626. 626?
Yeah, I just like changed it from my home address. So that's why it's 626 now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, as opposed to the other one.
Yeah.
When I say it out loud. Yeah. Nasty Boy.
Nasty Boy. That was my
26.
username as a child that my dad gave me. It was Nasty Boy.
That's really sweet.
And I was like, why not go back to Nasty Boy? Then I was like, you know what? This could be this. This is how my brain works.
Yeah.
I'm selecting my PlayStation username and I'm thinking this is going to end up being my stage name as a musical performer.
And you're
because
saying
Charlie
yes.
XCX and Slater, both of their names come from their AIM usernames, or like Charlie's would be her MySpace. And I'm like, well, Nasty Boy 626, that will be me. Like it's Charlie XCX, Nasty Boy 626, and Slater.
And French Horn Geek 96.
Yes.
That could
when
be
you
good
release
too.
a gospel album.
Which
Yeah.
honestly, I'm about 4 years from releasing
Yes.
that gospel album.
Well, you're a couple months out from becoming a priest.
I'm so close to becoming a priest. And if it doesn't happen by May, if love doesn't happen
I
by
know.
May, that's what I have to get into. So I'm just letting everybody know out
Will
there.
you still do the podcast? in the priesthood?
I would still do the podcast in the priesthood under a few parameters that I have to, since I'm not in the priesthood yet, I couldn't tell you what those parameters are because I haven't spoken with him.
Well, you should probably just lead with God.
Yeah, I definitely would lead with God. And so a lot of things would have to change. What I think would need to happen, unfortunately, is we would have to wipe a few things that I've said.
But I think that
Or
the
just go
teachings
a few Hail Marys.
Yeah, a few Hail Marys. Isn't the whole point forgiveness? And anyone could be forgiven and been brought into the kingdom of God.
And I do think that we're at a woker time in society that, like, now that everyone knows, like, I'm into food play and scat, I guess it's okay that I would also join the priesthood. It just kind of like makes me more relatable. So
no, if anything, you'd be doing really huge things for the priesthood.
So more people would come to my sermons and such.
More people would become priests.
I guess when you really think about it that way, if you're like speaking your good word, and like people will come to see me and like have a good time, and I think it would make it more of a variety show. And again, at the end of the day, I know the priesthood is not about me.
Do you?
It would be real. It would be a conflict of interest.
Yeah, the whole thing. Your entire stint in the monastery.
Babe, I don't know what he's saying right now, but you're talking to me, okay? So this is what I'm saying. Yeah, no. So I have a few months until the priesthood, but that's okay.
That's exciting.
Yeah. But maybe my man, I haven't met him yet because I haven't been to the video game, the Gay Gamer Alliance.
And I'm sure he's there with all the other ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's exciting.
I almost joined the rugby team last night.
Last night?
Yeah. Oh my God, what day is it? I have to go to the info sessions.
When is it?
The 9th.
That was yesterday, wasn't it? Or is it today?
What day is it?
It's today. You're going to go to the rugby team info session today?
I just don't know. I guess not.
Why? No, now you should go.
It's just when you think about me, don't you think about rugby? Like I do. Like I would want to tackle somebody.
I think about violence, yeah, for sure. I think about you committing violent acts.
But like, think about me. You hand me the ball and you tell me to run.
Yeah, you'll kill people.
That's my form of video game or sports.
Very different thing. Very different thing.
But in a way, I'm not being controlled. I'm controlling myself. I understand that. I don't have a remote. I don't have a little whatever you guys call those things that you put in your hands.
A remote control.
A remote control.
That's
not what they call it. Is that what they call it? Hey, can you pass me the remote control? No?
The controller.
Controller. Yeah, I didn't need a controller, but everyone's playing a game. It's a game. It's a game. It's a game. It's not a video. It's a game. And I'm a gamer.
You're a gaper.
You know, this is the thing. You provoke me, and you provoke me, and you think that I'm gonna really lean into saying that I'm a gaper, and I'm not. I will say, video game. I'm sorry to say this. It's been slow for me to get onto the Lana Del Rey train. I 100% can acknowledge some musical faults there. Whatever, right? Video games.
It's you.
Is a really good song. And the way I was introduced to it was through Trixie Mattel.
Right.
The only vinyl I have is
Trixie.
Is Trixie's.
I think that's what this podcast, that's our demographic. It's like split 50-50 down the middle. It's people who were introduced to Lana Del Rey on Tumblr like the day the video games music video dropped, and then it's people who found out about that song through Trixie Mattel. Should we take a phone call?
Let's take a phone call. Good children to the guidance office.
Hi, you guys. It's Emily, longtime patron, calling from Berlin. You and I both know that this is attempt number 2, but let's all be cool about it. My question for you guys is, when you're traveling, is there a particular way that you like to try to like experience the culture of wherever you're visiting? So like, do you always do a cooking class or bookstores? You know, for me, I always go to independent bookstores, whatever city I'm in. So yeah, is there something you like to do to experience the culture when you're traveling? Okay, love you guys. Bye.
Guten Morgen.
Emily in Berlin. How you doing?
Emily in Berlin.
How are you doing, girl? Yeah, I love to experience culture.
But I mean, let's just be honest. 1, 2, 3. Food. I think restaurants is a big part of it for both of us.
Yeah, it's a big part of it. Although when I was in Mexico City, since it was my solo trip, and this was we're coming on a year, which is so crazy.
Whoa.
I did do a cooking class. I thought it was. I mean, again, food.
We did the Italy. We did the pasta making.
We did the pasta making
paella
class
in Barcelona.
Paella in Barcelona. I would say that. I would also say, yeah, I like to go to, like, if it's a different country, I like to go to. I love a museum only when it's history, like a history museum of sorts, just to see what was going on there at the time before, you know, I even existed. That's a good one. And then I'm never really finding myself in an independent bookstore. I can't say that, Emily.
I have.
You have.
Yes. I think museums, probably like me and Ross, I feel like the main thing we kind of do is museums, honestly, shopping. Like, not like going to boutiques and going to stores is a big one. Like, seeing what's being sold there is always interesting to me. Gay nightlife is really helpful. And yeah, I mean, I got some. Listen, I picked up evenings and weekends.
Right.
In Gay's the Word in London, and everything changed forever. Actually, I bought it before then.
Right. Well,
I picked up that horribly sad book.
Which
In Gay's
one?
the Word. I talked about it. I don't want to talk about it ever again.
I guess I did go to an independently owned bookstore when I was in Paris. I didn't get a book though.
Did Ashley?
With Ashley, she wanted to get a book.
Yeah.
That
She's a
makes
reader.
sense. She's a reader.
English major.
And I was like, I need butter. I need the fresh French butter. Yeah, I guess for me, it's just food. Food and men. That's another way to get cultured. Oops. I'm tired of rumors starting. Joe, what the hell was right up your alley this week?
As I discussed earlier, my Roomba this week is OLIPOP Shirley Temple. I think it gives you the exact taste of a classic Shirley Temple. I drank 2 yesterday. You saw that commercial with Jean Smart?
I did.
I felt just like Jean Smart sipping that OLIPOP. I really, really, really did. I think that it tastes exactly like a Shirley Temple of days yonder. And I know my way around a Shirley Temple.
Oh.
Let me just tell you that.
I know my way around a maraschino.
Yes. Yeah. Good name for a little boy.
Maraschino. Oh,
Totino and Maraschino, they're twins.
Totino and Maraschino Muscarella. Maraschino is such a cute name. Like, I'm not kidding. I know I've said so many different names for dogs as well.
Maraschino.
Like, Maraschino.
Shino.
Shino, come here. Come
Mara.
here, Eno. Come here, Mara.
Eno?
Maraschino.
Maraschino is cute.
Mara.
Rooney Mara. But I loved it. I think it's great, and I think that's my Roomba this week.
My Roomba this week, even though Joe's gonna be shocked to hear this, is The Burbs on Peacock. And the reason why I'm saying Joe's gonna be shocked to hear this is because now Joe and Garrett have expressed interest in watching the show, and I haven't given them a reason to watch it.
Your responses and it's been less than enthusiastic the way you've described the show. You've been like, yeah, it's all right. Like, Kiki Palmer, it's a great Kiki Palmer show. Like, I don't know what that means. The last Kiki Palmer show I saw was True Jacks at BP. You know what I mean?
No, Kiki Palmer is, of course, she's a force to be reckoned with. She just brings a joy to a screen, regardless of if it's a joyous role or not. She just makes you happy to see her.
Yeah.
This show itself, actually, after I got past the 3rd episode, it does start to pick up a good amount. There is a lot of suspense that is happening, but I have not finished it yet, so I don't know what the final
It's a remake.
It's a remake, so but I have never seen the first make.
Yeah, no, same.
But yeah, it's great. I'm really, really enjoying it. It's quick episodes, nothing too crazy. And I mean, to see Kiki Palmer is a joy. And I've been watching a lot of episodes in a row. So when it can keep me hooked for past the 2nd episode, I'm going to share it with you guys. I haven't finished, but I hope other people have as well. But if you want something easy to watch, The Burbs. The Burbs.
It's time for BTB, where we bring something back from our childhood.
And I know exactly what you're trying to bring back this week, Joe.
Let me think about it. It wasn't Nutella.
No.
Oh my God, Viva Pinata. I actually do believe this has been my BTB in days past. But Viva Pinata, the video game, I watched a video on it actually a few days ago. I was obsessed with Viva Pinata and Viva Pinata 2, Trouble in Paradise. And there's also the TV show that also ran tangentially to the game. Viva Pinata was one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life. It brought me immense joy, immense comfort. It taught me a lot about life, about gardening, about breeding animals. It was a really incredible pinata-based life simulation game. And I think we need, and this YouTuber said the same thing. I wish I knew who it was. Now is the time. Viva Pinata. Now is the time to come back to us, because it is in the post 2020 Animal Crossing haze where we're all craving those comfort games. Now is the time to come back home. Viva Pinata. I want new pinatas. I want new gameplay. I want to see that girl with that leaf on her head.
Right.
So badly. That brought me, I probably spent 300 hours of my life playing Viva Pinata as a kid. I want that back. Because it's sad. Like, listen, I want to play Club Penguin. I could. It's still around. It's not the same. I want to play.
Think it's just aging.
I'm age, yes, of course, but also they can bring, like, that's why I'm like, make a new Viva Pinata.
Right.
Like, don't give me the same thing. Like, update it. Bring us to the 2020s. I would love to see that. So please, Mr. Pinata, if you are listening, and Miss Viva, if you are also listening, get to work. Get your asses up and get to work, because I want this, and I'm sure dozens of other people across the world also want a Viva Pinata 3 that can be played on the PS5.
It's a really beautiful way to put it.
Thank you.
I think my bring that back, it's not necessarily gone at all, and it's because it was inspired by this episode of Nutella. But I think what I need to bring back into my apartment specifically is not just the jar of Nutella, it's those cracker sticks.
Yeah.
The dip and dunk cracker
the little
sticks.
The half moon
tub. The half moon tub, and with the cracker sticks that you're just dipping and dunking, because at least it's exactly. I was gonna say, I have lost absolute control of myself when it comes to a jar of Nutella.
Yeah.
And I do need to be a
Locked
serving
up.
sized, and it needs to be one. It's one and done. I can't take that now and say I'm having more than one of these cracker sticks with the dip.
We need Nutella cages.
I need Nutella. I need a cage for Nutella.
They made that. I remember that they made like or maybe that was for Ben and Jerry's ice cream. There was like the locks.
Because people are having too much.
But the thing is, like, I would get past that. I would be able to usurp the security system.
What I would do if there was a lock, a cage around my Nutella jar, and there were, like, you know how like normal cages have, like, I would take a knife, I would pierce the Nutella jar, and I would start squirting it a little at a time into my mouth or onto a spoon. Like that, I would be able to get around it as well.
Yeah, we know no limits.
No.
We are unlimited.
Exactly. Unlimited for Nutella.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys,
thank you so much for tuning in, and don't forget to do your homework.
Like, comment, subscribe, rate, review, send it to your friends. Play a video game with your friends this week.
Yeah,
all right?
why not?
Why not? F it. And you can find us across all social media platforms at Good Children Pod. I'm on Instagram at Andrew Muscarella, on TikTok at Andrew_Muskie.
I'm on Instagram at Joe Hegyes, and on TikTok at Be Quiet Joe. And don't forget to join our Patreon. Check it out.
It gets fun.
4 brand new bonus episodes a month every single Thursday. We pop in on live sometimes. We talk about stuff that we wouldn't dare talk about in this podcast. And we talked about eating Parmigiano Reggiano out of an ass crack today. So who knows what's happening on Patreon?
Literally, we go live nonstop. I wouldn't say it's nonstop.
We've gone live 4 times in the past year. So let's just set expectations that, like, maybe.
And one of them was today.
One of them was earlier today. Are you falling asleep right now?
Yeah.
Okay, same. I need to do something about that. All right, you guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.